Over here, you can literally see how this vehicle is caved and crashed in. Now, what I can tell you per Clovis Police, that the driver of this 18-wheeler was somehow distracted. Now, they say that it was either the cell phone or some sort that caused him to swerve off the road and hit 5 different cars. Now, this is just one of them, and I want to take you just a little bit further. You can see down here, this is a lot of destruction that's going on. 1 vehicle, 2 vehicles, 3, 4, 5 vehicles all down here. You can see that there are tow trucks that are removing the vehicles. She walked in with nothing but came out with that woman's information from her purse, taking her wallet, the valuable things inside of her wallet, and her keys. So much where she had to get things replaced. Walk you guys a little bit to give you some perspective on where this is. The Save Mart, Old Save Mart, is to my left, and over here to my right is where this accident happened. We're going to go up a little bit closer just so you can just get a look at this Honda. The drivers say that their cars had been taking a beating along the highway, and I want to give you viewers a live look at 99 and Shaw Avenue, which is where I'm standing. And Caltrans says that now that they have the money, they can fix the roads. 140 from Mid-Pines to El Portal was closed. We are at Cedar Lodge right now. It's been evacuated. There were hot shots here earlier today. Those were the best of the best crews. What we want to show you is this fire up here, which is the Ferguson fire. So far, it's taken out one firefighter by the name of Braden Varney. We learned today that he was an equipment operator. He was operating a dozer when he died. What we can tell you, helicopters have been sent to the top of the peak of that mountain. They've been dropping water from the Merced River down on those hot spots as you see those flames. Say the model year of the truck is somewhere between 2005, 2006, and 7. I want to show you where they say it has a crushed windshield that could be an identifier. Also, a missing rear view mirror. They say there is a possibility that the door is damaged and that there's some damage where this piece of metal right here is. It's called the A-pillar, and on the roof. I want to show you and get a closer look how it appears to be really calm along the edge of the Kings River, but if you look in the middle of the stream, those currents are going up and down, and they're very high, and this river is moving very fast. Now, I am told by rescue crews, the best thing that you can have on if you're visiting a body of water like this is to have on your life jacket. 2 girls who attend Carl F. Smith tell me they saw students playing with what appeared to be a balloon, and it wasn't until it popped that they knew something was wrong. All right, that's how you load it, and you target your shot right here. Center, the mayor of Tulare, Mayor Carlton Jones, rented out that center tonight. He said he wanted to hold a private meeting concerning the comments that he made on social media. And if you weren't on the list, you couldn't get in. Some of those who weren't on the list were outside with these Tulare Recall Jones signs. But our Fox 26 cameras were allowed inside, and we had that discussion. They are sounds from South Africa, so that's where some of the dancers, they'll make that, what's that noise, ladies? The shh, yeah, so it's a shh kind of noise. So that's the type of sounds that they make. And also we talked to a parent earlier today. She made these tutus for the girls. They also have a kente cloth, which is also African inspired. Morning, guys. This move that I'm doing right now is called the lawnmower, and what I can tell you is you really don't know how out of shape you are until you start working out.
Which is this foot. There you go.
But I get my chance too, okay, y'all. So he's not just gonna do me. Okay. I have one hand. Oh. On the coach with one hand. It takes a lot of also consistency and discipline, which is actually on his shirt. Tell me about what goes into your getting the mindset to just come in here and work out and reach your goals. Interestingly enough, after we finished our first interview and left, those thieves struck again, and police say they did it the same exact way. They take a duffel bag, they find the leggings, and they stuff them aside, and they're in and they're out. Surveillance video shows this: 3 women with bags walking inside Lululemon in Fresno Sunday. Another camera angle shows them heading towards the cubby boxes. Watch the woman in the white shirt quickly open her bag and stuff items in it, while the others whisk past customers and follow her lead.
They were so slick, I think even the customers there, when you see the video, I think they weren't even aware of what they were doing.
By the time a saleswoman approaches them, they head back out the door. Police say the woman made off with $17,000 worth of yoga pants.
To see it on video, it's pretty shocking. It really is. They're very bold, and clearly they knew what they were doing.
But that's not the end. The woman came back this afternoon and stole even more stuff. Fresno police say this crew has pulled off stunts like this at least 13 times before, all in the Bay Area, Berkeley getting hit 3 times, and Santana Row and San Jose twice. The grand total, $135,000. That includes Sunday's burglary in Fresno, but not the one today.
They absolutely know what they're doing. Yeah. So, and they know it's lucrative. It's a lot of money.
Police say the thieves could be stealing and flipping them online. The retail price for some of those yoga pants, almost $120.
Quality of it is amazing. It's really good. It lasts a long time. I think they probably knew the price tag on each item and probably thought it was a good idea to try and resell.
It is scary. It is very scary.
If this woman is bold enough to steal a purse, what else could be up her sleeve? A question Danielle Wells and her mom aren't waiting to find out.
We had my dad stay at the house while we were changing the locks here because we didn't want her to go then. So we had to make sure someone was staying at the house, keeping an eye out that she didn't stop by.
All of that after surveillance cameras at Trinkets and Treasures captured this.
My mom is the owner of the store and she was working and she came to grab something out of her purse and her purse was gone. Got on the camera system. We called the cops immediately when we realized it for sure was stolen.
Video shows the owner walking from behind a desk to the back of the store to help a customer, and then a woman walks in. Once the coast is clear, the woman snatches the purse from behind the counter, then casually walks out with personal information, such as the owner's driver's license plus debit and credit cards.
We also had to get the keys changed for our store and our house keys because she now has our house address and our mail keys. So it's been a really big inconvenience. A lot of money, over about $1,500 already, replacing everything.
Studies have shown the average person spends 110 hours recovering from lost information once their wallet is stolen. The store owner has shut down all banking cards and has even gone through the hassle of changing locks and replacing keys to her store, home, and cars.
My mom bought a new car 3 days ago, and both of the sets of keys were in her purse to her brand new vehicle. So we had to get her car towed because we didn't want this lady to come back and drive off her new vehicle. So we're having to get new keys made for her vehicle, replace driver's license, credit cards. Of course, there was cash in there.
Now, traffic is expected to be heavy in this area, and it already is. I'm going to show you a satellite Google image of this area of downtown Fresno. As you can see, this is where that on-ramp is. It connects at Tulare Street and U Street. That on-ramp goes down to southbound 41. To give you an idea, some landmarks in this area, this is where that Office Depot that sits on that corner. And if you go southbound, you'll run into the La Quinta and that IHOP. Now, Tulare runs north and southbound, so whichever way you go, you're expected to take an alternative route. Signs and cones block the entry to State Route 41 southbound in downtown Fresno. Some traffic can be seen there. The Department of Transportation says it's closed for emergency work and, depending on the weather, could last for the next 6 days. To avoid that, try a detour by going south on Tulare to Broadway to get onto Route 41 southbound on-ramp there. At the Tulare southbound 41 on-ramp, crews will be doing emergency work here, but I want to show you another project that's going on to my left. Southbound here is the starting point where lines aren't visible. You can see how cars are just driving here, and it's kind of hard to decipher where those lines actually are. Now, Caltrans will be doing an additional project restriping these lines from here all the way down to Divisadero. Caltrans says a restriping job to install an auxiliary line have faded on the highway near Divisadero on and off ramps. And now drivers are saying it's hard to tell the old lines from the new. But Caltrans says not to worry. It plans on restriping the area again in 2 to 3 weeks to fix the problem. Now we're live at the southbound, and this is to my right. This is southbound 41 right here. Now it's a very busy at this point in time. That's where that ghosting is taking place.